Hey y'all, it's your girl Nadi, aka Queen Goddess Hope, and you're now tuned in to another episode of your self care rituals. So, I just finished yoga, and I don't give a F if this shit is blurry, whatever. Let me attempt to make it nice. Hopefully, that did something. But anyway, just want to come in on a check in, just seeing how everybody's doing on this full moon. I know that there are a lot of energies that are retrograding right now, different planets. I know that a lot of people are in a funky place where they're trying to figure out what their path is, what this current path is. Because a lot of people in the collective are actually awakening right now and have no idea what's really happening because the people that are around them are not hip to what's really happening. It's like you're in a phase or a point or a time in your life where it's time to get serious. And if you're not serious, then something's wrong. People are now talking about how they want to have multiple streams of income all of a sudden as if it's a new thing. If you didn't have multiple streams of income 2 days ago, you behind. So you have to catch up now. This is a time we are at the end times. Like, one is not enough because I just heard MGM, the casino, just laid off like 18,000 people or something of another. And their initial intention was to keep everybody on payroll, to keep everybody on staff because they initially had furloughed them. But if somebody such as MGM cannot afford to maintain their employees, then what the fuck you think your local around the wage job is going to do? Like, you already know these large corporations are greedy as is. You really think they're going to care about you at this point in time in life? I'm really just concerned and really want to find out if you really feel like that's a thing. When has it not been YOLO, let me do what's best for me? When has the narrative ever been different or changed? Or please advise, drop it wherever the fuck you see fit. Because if that's the case, please let me know. Everybody's always going to do what's best for them, regardless of the fact. And as long as you are in a circle or a group or surrounded by people who are all on the same type of time, then you can't fail. You know what I mean? And it's not to say that you don't appreciate where you came from, but you have to do what's best for you and your family because at the end of the day, I can't pick up the phone and call several people right now, be like, yo, can you pay this bill for me? They're gonna look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Like, nigga, don't you understand what time it is right now? Like, whatever. But this full moon is really about cleansing and clearing, coming to terms with your past, understanding that it no longer resonates with your future. It's now time to progress and proceed. I know that we deal with human issues every single day, emotions and different things that we're trying to navigate through in this 3D world. But at some point, you have to understand that it's time to progress. We are no longer living in that age. Everything is about digital. Like, seeing me is weird. At some point everybody is going to be an avatar. You're never really going to be able to confirm if this is who you're really talking to. You know what I mean? It's just time for everybody to go ghost. But make sure that you're making a living and make sure that you're doing what's best for yourself now so you can set yourself up for the future or set your children up for the future, because there's definitely going to be a class separation. And I'm really sick and tired of saying this to everybody because you can see it. These fucking elected officials don't give a fuck about you, but they want you to go vote. They don't care about your streets. They don't care about your tires, your brakes, all these fucking potholes everywhere. They don't care about that shit, but they're gonna dead ass keep this post office going so that you can get them votes in. How about y'all go vote for me and like this video? Fuck out of here. But anyway, so they're gonna do whatever they can to make sure that their pockets are staying well fluffed, or whatever word you want to insert there. I don't know. But at the end of the day, you kind of You have to be one step ahead, even above them. Like, we can't allow this corporation, because y'all think that the government is raw, like, oh, I'm so scary. Y'all have to be one step ahead of them too. They're just an everyday company. The same way I LLC some shit is the same way that they LLC some shit, and they just got on and they now running the fucking world. And what can we do but obey their laws, because they're bigger than everybody? At some point we have to want that same thing for us. They can also go down. I think that we're forgetting that they are just a big fancy corporation. You know, if you want to go back to the 1930s where they actually changed their name and it's not the United States. I don't know all the precious and pretty names, but it's the United States of America is no longer the United States. You know what I mean? Like, you got to pay attention, because how many times did the local bodega and Chinese restaurant change their name to China, whatever, you know, Wong something, no shade and nothing to the Asian community, but you know what the fuck I'm saying. You know what I mean? People change their business name all the time. It's just a matter of you getting new business credit and keeping it on with the game. We're trying to do the same thing for ourselves. I want everybody to be protected. I want everybody to be focused. I want everybody to understand that, yeah, this is going to be a class separation, but you really got to be focused and focus on you and your family, because there is going to be a class separation. In my last video, I just legit said that famine is coming. And if you don't feel the shift and the change of class coming, then something is wrong. I'm getting murdered by these mosquitoes, by the way, so I'm about to cut the shit short. But just stay alert. I'm not saying watch all of these Fox News, CNN, whatever those things are. I'm not saying watch that and be glued to the TV, because I'm never going to emphasize and push anybody to be glued to no television when I'm not onto that. You understand? Like, just pay attention to what's being said and what's being put out, because you have to protect you. You really think that if they put another shutdown right now, are you going to be ready? You have another opportunity to prepare for March, in September, for October, November, December, January, February, March. Like, dead ass, you have to plan 6 months ahead right now, because that's the level that we're seeing forward. That's the focus that we need to have, because what if they do that all over again? Are you going to be prepared? That's the really key question. Are you going to be prepared? That's how I'm going to end it. Are you going to be prepared? Because if you're not, I don't know how I'm going to help you, because I'm going to fucking be an avatar.